Good morning. Hello. Good morning, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. That alert was actually like
from Tuesday.
It was. We had just went off the air on Tuesday, and like the second that we went off the air, was when Cock9 sent that alert. Interrupting friend. Interrupting friend sounds like the title of a They Might Be Giants song. Cock9, thank you. What a fun way to start the day.
Oh, it's hot.
Just only slightly more fun than me trying, as a reminder, Tropicana Crunch. The orange juice cereal, but today I'm using milk.
I got it.
You spilled some milk. You know what sucks? It's boring now.
It's good cereal. It's much better with milk.
I hate this so much. Tropicana, I want you to know that you've truly made something horrible and despicable and extremely confusing. Because OJ was too much.
Milk is not enough.
And now my brain is set to that of like, oh, okay, here we go. And now I'm like, oh, there's nothing to this. It's just... It's kind of disappointing, actually.
You need that Midwestern mild palate.
Now, if anyone says just to do a little milk and a little OJ, you are welcome to leave at any time.
That would curdle it?
It would be disgusting. Yeah, it's... I think maybe... Like, when we tried the cereal by itself yesterday before we put the OJ in it, or 2 days ago, it seemed like a good cereal. Now it seems like a boring cereal. Now it doesn't seem like there's anything to it. I'm like, oh, this cereal sucks. But does it actually suck, or is it because my brain is expecting just a really extreme flavor that's not there? I don't know. I am not sure. Anyway, I didn't pour myself much of this, so. Strawberry milk, that's an idea. Like, I'm gonna stick with my gut. I don't think it's a very good cereal. How about that?
What about Sunny D? The not orange juice orange drink.
Hellstrike, is it time for ranch? Maybe chocolate milk. Yeah, I don't know. This is just not... It's not doing it for me. All right. We gave it a shot.
Fulfill your deepest desires with Tiny Eddie's spicy and nutty cheese cupcakes.
That's a chewy cereal, though. Hold on. What do you got to drink?
Coffee.
It is stuck really bad in my teeth. I feel like I didn't do this on Tuesday. Was it the acid from the
Maybe.
Oh, I hate this. Should have got myself a drink and I didn't.
Boy! A land made of
You can
milk
go get
and
one.
honey.
I might. Let me read this. This is... This is falling apart. This needs orange juice. This is insane. Something is wrong. Or, if you try this, just never put orange juice in it. Only ever accept it from the start with milk.
It'd probably be good on yogurt. That's like a crunch. Do we still have some?
Yeah.
Go get it. I'll put it on my yogurt. When you get your water. Or whatever.
Okay. Anyway, the 1,000 bits was from Incarnado. It says, Eddie, it's my birthday today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Can I get a special treat to celebrate? Spicy and nutty cheese cupcakes.
That would work.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like a spice cheesecake and a cupcake? Because you can put them in...
Yep. That's a real one. We don't get too many real ones. But that one's a real one. That'd be good. And now I want like a cream cheese cupcake. Anyway, okay. I did not expect my body to scream for liquids in such a manner as this.
Go get a drink and bring up the cereal.
Okay. There, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
I'm getting
I got it.
I'm evacuating this, and then what was I doing?
You're getting a drink and bringing up the cereal.
I'm bringing you the Tropicana Crunch, which is now
granola.
Granola for Chobani. Okay, got it.
I realized I only had plain Greek yogurt today, so I put strawberry jam in it. Alright, we have 30 months from Tentakraut, 22 months from Vivi, 8 months from Kit Khalid, 39 months from Penguin Frog, 33 months from Run.exe, Run.t.exe, 32 months from Platinum Pikachu, 32 months also from Lixrin, 300 bits from the Slick Dude. So the cereal is not from the land of sugar and honey. No, it's not. Get Sprite wine. What kind of is it? This is non-fat Greek yogurt. I just pick up whatever I see at the store. I don't really give it a whole lot of thought with yogurt. Unless I find out it has Splenda or something. Fake sugar. I hate that. This one probably doesn't, as it is plain. Yep. Just milk.
I decided to have a glass of orange juice.
Oh my god.
Listen, it's just, I feel like something's missing after having eaten that. And I don't want it on the cereal. I don't want it on this, but now I just a little. That's good.
Win your local snack battle with Tiny Eddie's Tabasco and Savory Fox Wafers.
From Leaf. Eddie, can we have a replacement cereal? Tabasco and Savory Fox Wafers.
Put that in the box. Or next to the box.
Next to the box. A Tabasco flavored cereal is not for me. Or, alternatively, I try it, don't like it, and then spend the next few days going, well, and drinking Tabasco sauce straight from the bottle.
This has been my favorite application of it yet.
Really?
You want to try a bite?
No.
Okay.
So just put it on Tropicana Crunch. Take it out of the box and do anything you want with it as long as it's not eaten as cereal. $63 Phil says the new Player's Choice Instagram post is fantastic. Am I in it? Or is it... I don't know. They are, just in a general sense, fantastic. I advise folks to follow Player's Choice on Instagram Or I think they post them on Facebook too. But I am in one of them. Am I in it? I don't care otherwise. That is a direct quote from every single one of my friends who have ever been on the vlog. Yeah, Thomas and Jazz. Yeah, yeah. Haley. I watch the ones I'm in. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. 11 months from Murosart. 350 bits from Radio Dread says, Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month.
Oh yeah, it's June. Oh god.
Hey, June is good. Here's a game for June.
It's Final Destination, but everything's cloud. What will Frolicking Inkling do?
Frolicking
That
Inkling
works! Because the Magicant stage is clouds. So it's Final Destination Magicant.
So like the final, because they had the thing where you can hit the button and turn any stage into a Final Destination variant. Mm-hmm. Okay. 1,000 bits for Cock 9. I beat Earthbound for the first time yesterday. So it's actually another layer, right? Because they're beating Earthbound. How about a new game to play? Final Destination, but everything's cloud. What will Frolicking Inkling do?
I'm really glad the word frolicking is in there.
It works really well with Inkling. It's got a lot of the same consonants.
It's been a thing in my family for years. To say, oh, go frolic in that field. So when we were in Ireland, we were constantly frolicking.
There was a lot of frolicking, admittedly. That the frolicking did regularly occur. Anyway, if you beat Earthbound, I would recommend Mother 3, although you may want to take a break on the Mother series before you get into it. But it's real good, and it's quite different. So maybe it's not. Maybe you can just move straight into it. I don't know. It's a pretty. It's got a lot of the same roots, but it's different enough. I think you'd enjoy it. Where was I? Skit Scott gifted a sub to Busy Kick. Noir Kitty with the 300 bits, who says also Happy Pride Month. So there's another recognition of Happy Pride Month. We got 24 months from Salamis Dragoon. That's a 2. The claps change. Sometimes they're standard, sometimes they're funky, sometimes my hands are full and I just clink glass. 11 months from Nerd Arts and Games. 300 bits from Musi, who says, Good morning. I'm getting ready for a job interview this morning. It's not what I want to do with my life, but I can't afford my student loan payments. I'm feeling neutral about it, but would still love the good vibes for better pay and possibly better work environment. Yeah, rubber factories. Well, first off, good vibes.
There's some other people I know in my life who are in that same exact spot.
Yeah, yeah, some folks that are very close to us, actually. Yeah, I think the thing to remember is that sometimes you do things because you want to, and sometimes you do things because you have to. And
nothing is ever permanent.
That's the other part of it. That's the other part of it, right? Is that, you know, if you can do something that you need to do, it doesn't mean that you can't eventually do a thing that you want to do. So making the best of a situation for a bit, with the hopeful nature that you can change it at some point in the future is fine. And things change. Things change. Yeah, Musi says that's the big thing for me. It's not permanent. It's true. It's true. So yeah, if you can advance your pay, if you can advance better work environment, like in the future, if you can just do something for now, just remember it's not permanent, and I think that will probably help you a lot. Good vibes all the same, though. We got 12 months. That's another clap from Omega Kayla. Congrats on the one. And 17 months from Good Faye Fox. And Thomas says, Did you know that you can just quit and leave your company to dry? It's really empowering. It's true. It's true. Lockhart says, I mean, Steven used to be a Carrabba's waiter. Also true. Chaz. Thomas, you can quit and leave your company to try. Chaz, really? Me going, wait, hold on. Please hold. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, we were both waiters, servers at Carrabba's. One of us was much better than the other, and you'll never guess
Who had more food service experience before taking that position?
Wait, is that why?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. That's why. That's why. That's why. It's definitely why. That's the reason. That is 1000% the reason for that.
I mean, I worked at Culver's for 5 years, and I worked in an organic vegan cafe at college.
How was that?
Interesting. It wasn't all vegan food, but there were vegan, vegetarian, and sometimes meat options.
That's an interesting. It's an interesting vegan cafe.
I spent a Saturday one day preparing food for the next day, making vegetarian and non-vegetarian lasagna. It wasn't strictly vegan. It was like
lots of vegan options.
A lot of things were organic.
It's like
there were a lot of vegan options.
Like a predominantly vegan restaurant, but one that you can bring your meat friends to.
And it wasn't like a full restaurant. It was like a cafeteria on campus.
Love the expression meat friends. Oh, Robert, he's my meat friend. Only eats meat. Never had anything other than pure protein in his life. What's his last name? Atkins. Also, every time I see this, we got this in mail. We'll have mail videos out pretty soon.
Yeah.
I see it from a distance, and I think it's Gudetama.
See,
it looks like to me. It
looks like that cat game where you like put food out.
Neko
something
game.
Yeah.
Something like that. I remember. Yeah. Anyway, it's very cute. Becca says that's my thing. Mayo is coming soon. You can feel it in the wind. Also, did I do a bad job? My glasses are perfectly clean, but I left like one dot of thing. Hold on. The one dot is gonna... It's one large dot. There, it's better now. Okay, thank goodness. I can feel mail coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
Our weirdest snack scientists invented Tiny Eddie's fudge and Tabasco vodka cookies.
Oh my god. Well, Tabasco's back. Sir Mythen Crafting Live bonus challenge. Pitch this dish from Chef Eddie's seasonal specials menu to chat's table. Okay, so my first problem is I don't know what... Okay, so like, I'm trying to be open-minded here. Chocolate and spicy is a thing, but Tabasco, even though it is spicy, it also falls into a very specific category. Like, Tabasco has a very specific flavor. I don't think that would pair well with fudge.
A friend of mine put it on chocolate chip cookies in high school and said it was good.
Okay, so let's just assume for a moment that it is good. What is a vodka cookie? Fudge and Tabasco is the ingredient, but vodka cookie insinuates that you are swapping a wet ingredient for vodka. And can you do that? You can't just completely swap it. Like, it won't work, right? Like, you'd have to just adjust it a little bit. I don't know that I would want a vodka cookie. Personally, I would not be interested in this, but...
You don't drink?
I mean, I don't drink, and I don't like Tabasco.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I've tried hot sauces over the years.
And that's the one you just don't like.
I don't like the flavor. It's the flavor. It's the flavor. I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the taste of it. We get 500 bits from an anonymous cheer with no message, but it's got the little ghost. Thank you for ghost. 30 months from Sakura Celica. 300 bits from Hand Sewn Mama says, we just found out I'm pregnant with our second baby. Hooray!
Congratulations!
Congrats! That's awesome. I hope everything with the pregnancy goes perfectly. And I certainly wish you well with that. It's awesome. We also had 100 bits from Zuliu. I think I got that right, Zuliu. And Aldo gifted a sub to Meat Friend. You know, Meat Friend actually got his own video game. Super Meat Friend.
Boy.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Super Meat Friend. Sounds correct. So speaking of things that are happening in June, I'm going to remind you of this. I hope I'm going to remind you of this at the end of the stream. But I got a Patreon video that I will be releasing to my patrons immediately following breakfast stream. It's set to go. I'm going to release it as soon as this is over, and it is there's a lot of information. There's a lot of information, and I'm excited for you to see it, because it's as Chaz says, you won't want to miss it. It's the biggest Patreon video we've made in a long time. A long time. And there's a lot of stuff to talk about in it. I'm excited for folks to see it, because it is 10 cc's of huge. Biggest in length or importance? Importance. A huge boy. It's a huge boy. And as a reminder, you know, all the information in Patreon videos eventually comes out to the public. So it will be out to the public in the near future. But for now,
we already filmed a vlog that talks about it.
Yeah. But I'm a little behind on vlogs. But I'm working on it. I'm getting there. It's just a work in progress. I do love orange juice suddenly. Oh my god, that was it. That's what they did. They don't plan on selling cereal. They never did. But if they can just get that taste in your mouth, and then you're like, I really miss that orange juice. And then you don't ever care about this ever again. Oh my god. That's it. That's what this, how did they do it? They just wanted to make you taste orange juice again. And I have, and now what do I do with my life? I'm so upset. It's fine. Anyway. Once I drink this, I'm going to be set on orange juice for another 6 to 9 months. That's as often as I ever want it. There's never a time, ever, that I'm in a... Real curious. Does anyone order orange juice in a restaurant? Like, if you go to an IHOP or something, are you someone that, like, they ask you for your order and you say, bring me an orange juice? Is that...
I will, but I'd prefer grapefruit.
We got a few yeses. More no's than yeses, but not by as many as I thought. There's actually a fair amount of people saying yes. Orange juice or lemonade? Oh, those are super different to me. I do not in any, like... I don't consider orange juice in the same world as lemonade. But I do, I've seen people say that before, and that's always very confusing to me. I'm like, no, these are like... You can drink lemonade, and that's like, that's a normal. Lemonade is a drink you
Common.
can... Yeah, that's something you're allowed to drink. You're allowed to drink lemonade. You're not allowed to drink orange juice. Orange juice is like... That's a specialty product. I have a better question. I have a better question. Because this would be very revealing for people. Now, technically, a lot of restaurants do have orange juice if they do some sort of...
They have a full bar?
Yeah. So, like, they have orange juice. Here's my question. Has anyone here ever ordered an orange juice not at breakfast, not with breakfast food? Like, I'm envisioning... So, because of the full bar thing, I'm envisioning someone goes into a Carrabba's and they order a lasagna. Renee says, I'm not a monster. Like, I can't imagine... Does a plane count?
Yeah, I'll do that sometimes.
Robo-Bear says yes.
While you're thinking about that, Kimikawa said that they would love to have lemonade. There's none in Japan. I've really liked, there's like a honey lemon drink that you can get at like 7-Eleven or wherever. And I've also found that, you know how they do lemon slices in honey and then like give them to people who are participating in sports to help replenish like energy and electrolytes? If you take that honey mix and put it in... Oh, you don't like honey. If you put it in water, because it has all like the lemon slices, it's really tasty.
So my follow-up question was going to be, what food does it pair with?
Orange juice?
Because that's in my brain, that's like, oh, that's breakfast. But Item Crafting Live says I ordered it with chicken mole one time. Like, that... For any of these people that are like, yeah, I definitely have tried orange juice at a time that it wasn't with an egg and pancakes. That's the thing
Muriel says like a screwdriver or a full mimosa, but never just plain orange juice.
I want to... You can't just say what does orange juice pair with like it's a wine. I mean, you definitely can. You definitely can. Dual Braid says, when I worked as a waitress, someone ordered a virgin mimosa with their pasta. OJ with beef stew of chicken curry. Okay. Orange juice and seafood wouldn't be so bad. What kind? Had it with fried chicken. I'm really having a hard time.
Tenderkraut has a good point. I have a fish dish baked in orange juice and pulp. My dad does this ham dish in orange juice concentrate. Has he made that for you?
No, I don't think so.
Really? That's like one of his staple meals.
I don't think I've had that. Like, we've had conversations on Breakfast Stream that were...
Message him.
We've had conversations on Breakfast Stream that were actually like really similar to this, where we've talked about like certain things that you eat at certain times of day, and your brain is like really like, oh, this is when you eat this, and that's I've never considered orange juice outside of breakfast, and it's so hard to think about eating it because it is such a very specific flavor, and I'm sure that there are foods that it goes fine with. But I doubt that it's many, because it's not, this is not a blank slate of a drink. This is very specific. So I don't know. Definitely getting to the point where I'm like, don't think.
Pinch of Razzle says orange and pineapple glaze for ham. No, it's just orange juice. I asked him for the recipe, we'll see.
Mark is adjusting to his phone all right. He said he had a few questions, but...
They could wait.
They could wait. We also had 300 bits from Kit Khalid. It says, did you see the Peggy Pokemon? You won't be able to unsee it. I saw that there was a Pokemon announcement.
Yeah.
And then I just saw the word Lechonk all over Twitter. But I haven't seen anything beyond that. So... That's it. That's as far as I've gotten. It feels like are they doing Pokemon annually now? Because that's the impression that I'm getting.
Yeah.
Which I don't care. I don't care what they do. It just feels like, man, if they do that, there's gonna be lots of Pokemon. Is it every 3 years?
Oh boy! A land
Annual since Gen 7. New generation. Okay, that's my question. New gen. So new gen is every 3 years. Okay. I'm curious if they're going to do something else with the formula for Arceus. This is such a different one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, new game annually, new gen every 3 years. That's probably a good... That's actually probably a fairly good schedule for it, to be honest. 2010, 2013, 2016, yeah, every 3 years. So yeah, it's very much a planned thing. Okay. I think coming out of the new Pokemon game, it's a very bad schedule. Is it? I mean, from someone that's not in it, that seems like super reasonable to me. Getting a new Pokemon game every year actually seems fine. You know, like Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon is such a huge franchise. My assumption is that there's a lot of resources to devote to said things. People think it's oversaturated. I mean, so yeah, I understand the idea of like not wanting to rush development.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. But like, I don't know. Certainly, I would assume that something with Pokemon, they would have the resources to devote to multiple teams working on multiple different things. Like the team working on Arceus is probably not going to be the same team working on Sword and Shield or Scarlet or whatever. Like they're gonna like move things around. I mean, if they, you know, if people are if people are playing the games and they feel rushed, then they feel rushed. I haven't played them, but from my perspective of like just looking at it from a release schedule, not considering the games because I haven't played them. Like a new Pokemon game every year, that seems fine. It's just a matter of if they can keep that up and it feels good, and that can be spin-offs too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because Arceus looked really cool. All right, here we go. See, now I'm getting sick of it. I'm like down to the bottom, like
You're done.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm done with orange juice for a long time. 300 bits from the Reload says, I regularly have lemon lime flavor with, or lemon lime flavor seltzer mixed with orange juice, and it's amazing. 10 out of 10. Also, you shouldn't drink straight OJ all the time due to the amount of sugar in it.
We did that all the time growing up. We used... It was a LaCroix flavor, and it was like dark red cans, and I can't remember what flavor my mom bought, but that was the one she always bought.
Just in a general sense, juice is typically extremely bad for you. Juice is full of sugar, and I don't want to... I'm tempted to be like, it's got more sugar than soda, and maybe it does.
Some do.
Some probably do, but yeah, it's definitely something like if you don't... Because I think it's because... I want to say media, but it's marketing. Marketing really pushes this idea of like, it's part of a balanced, healthy, balanced breakfast. We're going to show you shots of orange juice next to granola and...
eggs and cereal.
Yeah, you know, all of this stuff, but in actuality, it's like pure sugar. But every 6 months, it tastes good. We got 18 months from Halpondo. 300 bits from Platinum Pikachu says, here in the UK, today is the first day of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. In a bizarre coincidence, not only is Platinum a key part of my username, but it also happens to be the 153rd day of 2022. Weird.
I knew Platinum Jubilee was this year. I didn't know it was this close.
I'm gonna clap. I'm like, I think that's clap-worthy. I think that's clap-worthy. Anyway, here's to the Queen. Oh, my glass is empty. Does that mean anything?
I don't know.
You raise like an empty glass to someone? Hey, here's to your health. No, there's still a drip in that. Still a little drip in that. 29 months from Hiss Ranger. And 300 bits also from Platinum Pikachu says, on an unrelated note, yesterday I finally handed in my PhD thesis for the second time, Having made a few changes suggested by the examiners, at last, I'm at the end of this long road. Moon.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Congrats. It's June.
Yeah.
People are wrapping up their stuff.
School.
Stuff being school. I have a question. Who is still in school? Like the school hasn't let out yet.
I think Carly has a week.
Because, you know, I'm not asking who is still in college as a concept. I mean, who is still in, like, this current semester. Purple Pollo says, my finals are today. Attend is taking summer semester. Storms. Sister's out next week. My mom's a teacher still working. Yeah.
I need some water.
Brandon, it's always time to learn.
Do you need anything? More orange juice?
No, don't need that. No, I think I'm good.
Oh.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
I'm also gonna go.
You're gonna go?
Grab a Band-Aid.
You cut yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be here.
I know.
You do know, don't you? I'm not going anywhere. Breakfast stream is dangerous. Sorry, I'm gonna scroll back up. Does the summer class count? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, and I'm sure that there's gonna be some folks that are, you know, obviously gonna take summer classes. I was more or less curious just about when. Is semester the right word? I use semester for some folks, quarter for some. Like when this unit of time for whatever your schooling is like ends, because it varies, right? For some folks it's May, and then for some folks it's June. And I'm really curious if there's anyone that like their normal semester, normal quarter goes into July, since that seems quite late. Probably not too many. I'd say most folks are done by some point in June. Almost certainly. We had 45 months from Fossix. And I'm actually going to save Line Rider's alert for when Mal gets back up, so she can make sure she sees that as well, because it's a drink. Find out her opinion. I'm trying to think what other juices... I mean, there are, and then also what I haven't had in a while. But I guess there's actually a lot. There's probably plenty of juices I haven't tried. When I tend to think of fruit juice, I think of orange juice and apple juice. I do not qualify lemonade as part of it. Maybe I should, but I just don't. I know Mal drinks grapefruit juice.
Coffee.
Is milk a juice? No. No, I don't think. Chaz loves my juice thinking pose. Cherry juice?
Coffee.
Banana juice? Carrot? See, I haven't tried any of these. I have had pomegranate. I've had pomegranate. There's so many things. I'm not sure if it's... I guess these are all real. But man, there's a lot. Like, so that's the thing. Anything can technically be a juice if you juice it. Oh, grape. Grape. Okay, I've had grape, obviously. But just to say some of these out loud. Cranberry, which Mal has had. I haven't had that. Carrot juice, banana juice, pineapple, passion fruit, blueberry juice. I've never heard of such a thing. I mean, that could be real, though. Like, again, you can juice things, and then it becomes juice. Blackberry juice. Mango juice. Guava. Okay, so, like, yeah, as an example, Lixern says, I've never heard of banana juice. I haven't either. But there's nothing that would dictate that doesn't... Like, that can be real, right? So I'm actually going to look it up And sure enough, there it is, banana juice. That is a thing. I mean, it's like, it looks like a smoothie. I don't really like bananas. Like, I don't dislike bananas, but I generally don't like banana flavored stuff. Like, I'll eat a banana every once in a while, but like if someone told me like, "Oh, do you want this thing? It's flavored like banana." I'm like, "Not really." Not really. I'll eat banana bread. But things that are overtly taste like bananas, no thanks. I've known so many people in my life, Mal's actually one of them, that they want, like, they go to the 25-cent machine and they get the runts and they just want to eat the bananas out of them. And I'm like, the bananas are definitely the worst part of runts. And that, I think, is an expression that is big enough to start a war. But, like, that's how I feel. I'm like, I'll eat them if they're a part of the other stuff. But, like, the best... First off, the best runts are green and orange. By, like... There she is. By, like, no small margin. No small margin. The green ones and the orange ones are the best ones by a lot. The little red hearts are fine. They're fine. And I think there's another one. I need a picture of these because I can't remember. Pink? What? Are there pink ones? Hold on. Runts. The first result. 1 pound of banana runts.
The only flavor.
1 pound.
There was some not runts similar candy we had growing up.
There are not pink ones, unless we have different opinions on
So-
pink, or if it's a regional thing.
So there's not runt brand runts.
A poll has begun. What is best runt?
Is that all the flavor? Hold on. Is that all?
There's
of it?
only
1,
five.
2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6.
What's the last one?
There's banana, orange. What is strawberry?
Right there in the center.
That's the strawberry. Okay, so that's strawberry. So yeah, so there's banana, orange, strawberry, green apple, grape. Which one did I miss? Wait, are there 5?
There are 5.
Oh, I'm so bad at this. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 6. No, wait. No, there's 5. Ah! Hold on. Am I really this bad? 1? God help me. How many of them? I'm looking at a picture and there's a pile of them and I can't count the colors. Are there 5 or 6?
5. What colors?
The poll has ended. The winner is banana.
Banana! Those are my favorite.
Man. Orange is Are y'all crazy? You think orange is the least?
Oh,
What?
I hate grape. I hate grape candy.
What? I'm not surprised grape is down there because a lot of people don't really love grape, but I can't believe orange is the least favorite runt. Are you serious? I can believe banana is the top because there's people that are willing to buy entire pounds of just the banana ones,
Yeah.
but like... Anyway, what is best runt? Here's what this says for the
Rascals.
folks. For the folks that are on YouTube and can't see this. What is best runt? 10% said orange. 12% said grape, 13% said green apple, 24% said strawberry, and 41% said banana.
You ever had Rascals, though?
What is a rascal?
These.
They
have peach.
I've seen those before.
And I always liked the peach.
I've seen those before.
They're like a bit more shinier and harder.
What's the one that have the dimples on them?
There's dimples on those.
No.
Oh, you mean the one that have like the nonpareils?
Maybe they're sour? I don't know what they are. They got little dimples on them or something. Not dimples. Dimples go in, right? This would be an outie. This would be a convex dimple.
You mean like this or gummy?
No. It looks like fruit. Fruit with the convex dimple. A bump. Yes, that. Oh, God. Mr. George, why are you in today? Well, I have a convex dimple on my body. You mean a bump?
Are they gummy?
A bump. No. No, they're like runts.
I thought you were talking about those.
Maybe I am.
They're like the gumdrop size?
I think there's something...
The Haribo berries?
I don't know what I'm talking about. There's
No, you don't.
It's like they're runts, but they got the bumps. Bumpy rumps. Bump. Oh, bumpy rumps. That's a Tiny Eddie product, is bumpy rumps. No, not nerds.
These?
Not nerds.
The photo went away.
Where is it?
Those?
No. I don't know if what I'm even thinking of exists. I don't know. I know I can see it in my head. It's not real. Also, what are razzles? Razzles. Oh, God. Alright, I need to... Listen, I gotta get back on my track. Come here, buddy. Come up here.
Hi,
Come
Bubble.
snuggle. Starbit candy? Maybe. Hold on. We didn't show a picture of runts. Mods can show a picture of runts if they want. There's some folks here, I think, that don't know what runts are.
Come here, buddy.
Are they just specific to the U.S.? They might be.
Hi, cutie.
Hello. Hi, good morning.
Let me see here. No, this isn't it. Okay. Those are runts. They're little candies. They're hard, but then you bite them. Unlike any other candy.
Grape is the worst. I only like actual grapes. I hate everything else grape.
Oh, just as why is the banana so large? That's how big they
Free
are.
Rosalina figurine in every box. Tiny Eddie's Little Monkey Rounds.
That's bits from Swishy Head, who says, Tiny Eddie, I've got a tall order, a dual birthday snack for me, / good luck snack for my students. I've been teaching vocal music to a group of kids with Down syndrome, and my birthday gift to myself was scheduling their spring concert for this afternoon. First off, that's awesome. Second off, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I hope that your birthday goes well, and then I certainly hope that the spring concert goes well too. I hope that's just a really fantastic afternoon all around. Tiny Eddie's Little Monkey Rounds with a free Rosalina figurine. I'm just imagining John opening every box he can to amass a little collection.
The largest collection.
The largest collection of Rosalina figurines. So I had saved this alert because I wanted you to hear it because it got a drink in it. This is from Line Rider. It says, my college's cafe had a drink of the month and it was very hit or miss. May's drink, Summer Sunshine, was a big hit, having a strawberry and mandarin / blood orange syrup mixed with lemonade and sparkling water.
That sounds good.
I thought you'd think that sounded good. Yeah. That sounds very much like summer. It's a very appropriately named and appropriately timed drink. We had 3 months from Captain Space Kappa. Hearing a bit some shy says, I don't know anything about raising an empty glass to toast, but I do know that sending someone a blank letter is a huge act of disrespect. It basically means there's nothing left to say, as in communication / negotiations have broken down. I have definitely mailed Thomas a card that had nothing written in it. But in fairness, there was nothing left to say. Anyway. Oh, that was fun. See, Thomas always mailed us stuff, and we wanted to return the favor, and, you know, we just didn't write anything in it. Actually, was that the time that we sent the world's smallest card?
And it took forever to arrive.
We sent a greeting card that was like, we found a card with an envelope that was like this big, and we were all excited.
And Hallmark.
Yeah, it was at Hallmark. We were all excited, and we mailed it to Thomas, and it took forever to get to him. And when he opened it, there was nothing written inside. Ah, yeah. Anyway, if anyone needs any expert opinions on friendship, just let me know. I've got plenty. I can help. 300 bits from J.R. Brandon. In 6th grade English, my teacher was mad. Students kept looking at the clock before class ended. She taped over the clock with a piece of construction paper that said, "It's always time to learn," with a nice sarcastic smile. So now that story makes even more sense. It is always time to learn. You know what that reminds me of? It has big bow time vibes.
It's bow time?
But I doubt that the teacher would write "It's bow time" on the clock. So if you're not familiar, one of the fast food restaurant chains in the Southeast is Bojangles, and their slogan that they put on their billboards is "It's bow time," or "It's always bow time." And it'll be a picture of a clock, but like all of the numbers will say bow, and it doesn't matter what time it is. So the idea is like, it's always time for Bojangles. You can get Bojangles any time of the day you want.
You can. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And they have it whenever, so you can go at night and be like, I want a breakfast sandwich or whatever. So sometimes Mal and I, if we're feeling Bojangles at all, if either of us mention it, the other person will say, "Well, you know, it is bow time." And marketing is very effective. 300 Bits and Waste and Analyst says, hello, Stephen and Mal. Turning 31 today, and honestly, with each year going, the more miserable I feel about my birthday. I miss the younger days when I could be happy with my birthday instead of being reminded that I'm 1 year older. I'm still going to eat some cake and look forward to 4 weeks of vacation after tomorrow. I get this, though. I do. I get this. And I think it's just because, like, childhood and adulthood are very different.
Yeah.
They're very different. And I think to a degree, the transition is so slow that you don't notice it until you're on the other side of it. When you're finally starting to get older and you look back, you're like, wait a minute, holy crap, things are like super different than they were. And the idea of aging is completely different, right? Like, Renee says, I tried to think of this as a celebration that I survived 1 more year. Kinda, yeah. I think when you're young, you celebrate your birthday as an event.
Yeah.
And when you're older, that's gone. I don't think that you typically celebrate I mean, some people still do, but like, I don't celebrate my birthday anymore as an event. It's more of just, I think it's more like Renee said. It's like, all right, I'm still here. And that's kind of how I feel. Renee says, this is coming from someone whose 40th is on Saturday. Well, first off, happy early birthday. Yeah, it's...
I like what Swishy Head said, too. The one day I'm allowed to be selfish.
Yeah. And we've always tried to encourage that, too. Like, when people, talk about their birthdays coming up and we say, do something special for yourself. I think it's because, to an extent, like, that childhood... Like, the idea of, like, a childhood birthday party and getting everyone together and it being a day that you celebrate yourself, like, that has largely passed, but you can still celebrate yourself. Mm-hmm. And I think that it's worth doing. I definitely think that's worth doing. So I'm glad that you're going to eat some cake. Because cake is important. And also, 4 weeks of vacation is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So I hope that you enjoy the vacation. I really do. And I certainly wish you well, because I relate to that in a pretty big way. 300 Bits from Shia says, listening to Stephen list types of juice is reminding me that there's a character in One Piece who has the juice devil fruit power. It lets them literally juice anything, even things that should not be able to. Also, I've never ingested any sort of One Piece media, so the phrase juice devil fruit power is insane.
Yeah.
Like, that is a very alarming sentence to read. That being said, I'm watching Dragon Ball, so it's fine. They're all crazy. It's fine. 23 months from Captain McKitty. 300 bits of Mining Crafting Live says, did you know most banana-flavored candy, like Banana Runts, tastes like a now-extinct variety of bananas called the Gros Michel? It was killed off by disease in the 1960s. Well, I did know that, but also that's not quite true. It is not extinct. Gros Michels are not extinct. They're not completely killed off. They still exist.
And you can
order them.
Yeah.
They are expensive.
I want to try them so badly.
But they do still exist. It's something that we've talked about doing for, you know...
a Chef Con or something.
A Chef Con is just order some pretty expensive bananas.
They also, that company that sells them also sells the ice cream banana. It tastes like ice cream. It's kind of bluish.
I don't want...
I do.
That. You're gonna eat the expensive bananas before you try an ostrich egg. I mean, like, Becca says get that in an ostrich egg. That would be see, that's fun for me. So, like, food is a very big thing for me. It's
Blue Java, that's it.
It's a very fun thing for me. So, like, I'd like to get both. And I don't think they're, like, crazy expensive. It's not like they're thousands of dollars or anything. It's just, for a banana, it is very expensive.
Especially when we buy the banana at Costco, where it is very cheap.
Yeah. Bananas at Costco are $1.39, or maybe $1.29 for 3 pounds of bananas. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll get me some of those. Anyway, yeah, if anyone else is a foodie and did not know, yeah, you can still get Gros Michel bananas. They're just, you have to, like, special order them. And
they also are only available seasonally.
Yeah, I do want to try them at some point. 41 months from Angeman85. 16 months from Cheeses Saves. 300 bits from Line Rider says, as a reminder, I graduated college on Sunday, and my birthday was on Monday. Then my new laptop arrives tomorrow, which is also the release date of my final video project with my old laptop. Nice, and also happy birthday. There's a really cool feeling of, like, when you have a final project that you're working on for an old piece of hardware, and, like, your new piece of hardware may already be there, and you're like, I am wrapping up using this thing. I've been there, and it's a really cool feeling to, like, start moving to a new thing. 500 bits from Chrissy G says the candies with the bumps are double bubble seedlings.
While you look that up, I'm gonna show off new Cheeky Belly. How far along the Cheeky Belly has come. There's the Cheeky Belly. Oh, we don't like being picked up. No.
I think these are it.
I'd say in, like, 3 weeks, you probably won't be able to tell that he even had Cheeky Belly.
This is not exactly what was in my head, but it's really close, so I'm thinking that this actually is it.
I think that is it.
I think this is it. I think Chrissy got it right. Double bubble seedlings. And they are
touch your head.
Candy-coated bubble gum that is hollow inside, and there are sprinkles in there. What a weird candy. What an absolutely bizarre candy. Weird. Yeah, I think they're sprinkles. Yeah, look it up. Double bubble seedlings. It is exactly as I described. Candy-coated bubble gum, hollow inside, with sprinkles. Jimmy's.
That's what my mom called them when I was little.
It's a Midwest thing. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So you can see.
Those look like poppy seeds.
That's bubble gum, because it's double bubble. You got the candy on the outside, and then inside. Yeah, it looks like poppy seed. You can't eat seedlings and take a drug test, unfortunately. It just doesn't work out. 510 bits from Zelda Master says, okay, but hear me out. Peanut butter toast. Cut in threes. Okay. Dipped in OJ. You've lost me. Now, if we change it to chocolate,
Dipped in chocolate?
that would work. Peanut butter toast cut in threes, dipped in chocolate. You got me back. OJ, you lose me. Okay, I do have something that is like orange flavored. That I guess if you were trying to make at home, you would use orange juice. Maybe is the cinnamon rolls. Some folks really like those orange. Is it the cinnamon rolls that are orange, or the icing is orange? Something about it is orange.
Icing.
The icing is orange, and like they're fine. That's not my way. That's my favorite way. It's not my favorite way to enjoy a cinnamon roll. I'd rather it just be normal. But if those are around, will I eat them? Yeah, they're fine. There's probably other things like that. Like I associate it with cinnamon rolls, but I'm sure there's other baked goods that have some sort of orange glaze.
Would you like to hear how my dad makes this ham?
Yes.
So he finds ham slices. He says, which are found in the ham section of your local meat department. And it's just like a single thing of ham, like a single slice, about like yay big or so. And they're pre-cooked. So he trims up the fat because there's fat on it. And there's a little bone in the middle.
Okay, so you mean like baked ham, not like deli ham, like a
it's in the meat section,
like
not the deli.
A ham steak.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's pre-cooked, and he takes off the fat and the bone, and layering it if it's necessary, and then he takes 1 can of partially thawed frozen orange juice concentrate, and then puts it on top and doesn't dilute it, so it's just the concentrate, and then he warms it in the microwave.
There are way less steps to this than I expected.
Yeah. I asked him, I said, where did this come from? So he's typing. It's just to warm it. It's pre-cooked. Does it taste good? Yeah, I had it growing up. I liked it.
Okay. Like so I understand the immediate animosity towards the microwave, and like I get it, I'm there, but also depending on what you're doing, and certainly for the length, microwaves they can do the thing. As a general rule, you don't want to cook something in the microwave if you can avoid it. But if you're just trying to like,
I mean,
make a little warm really quick, it's fine.
Some microwaves are convection microwaves.
Yeah.
And like, in a lot of places, people do cook. So my dad said an old friend of his made a similar dish, but had used pineapple juice, but it was too sweet, so I converted it to OJ on my own.
OJ ham. Anyway.
We'll get stuff and make it.
Okay. I'll try it. There's no part of it that I don't like, you know, but like when you say it, I'm like, Anyway. 30 Bits of Furious Kitty says, it's sad that I am only able to join today because I'm stuck in bed with a nasty cold. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to the hospital to check if I need to undergo surgery. Not a great week, I guess. I'm sorry about that.
I hope you get some answers and get things figured out, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, getting answers is probably the biggest thing in the medical process. Like, obviously, everyone wants to be better. No one wants to feel bad. But just learning stuff is super important.
Yeah.
And sometimes, as we've learned this year for me, it's less learning answers and more learning the absence of answers. I may not have learned everything that I wanted to know about myself, but I learned things that I don't have, which is still good.
Yeah.
It's still good. It's still good to know these things. Anyway, good vibes. I'm gonna go ahead and run beans, which these are not new beans. I haven't got a chance to do that yet. I'll be doing that. I'm sure next week.
Yeah.
The beans will be current, but I'll get to that. Yeah, they worked. So they didn't work on Tuesday, and it was on my end. and it had something. This will sound insane, right? But it absolutely had something to do with the Ethernet adapter in my computer. And if you're like, how on earth can the Ethernet adapter in your computer have any effect on whether the thing runs or not?
Yeah.
That's a Chaz thing. I don't know. Chaz explained it and did something that would do it, and then it fixed it. Vagabond says, I wrote a script for you. Yes. However, it works now. It works now.
Oh, my dad says he marinates it for a few hours and then heats it up.
That is a very different answer. It's a very different answer. Anyway, you're working on your full version.
I'm done. You have to go through it. I've been done since Tuesday.
I've been a little busy.
I know you have.
Try to get that out
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Maybe today. Maybe today, maybe later than today. I don't know yet. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Oh,
Tomorrow?
I want to take the opportunity to praise the episode of Pokemon today.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if you're not in, this is a big thing I want to stress. Even if you're not watching Pokemon, you can just watch any episode. Like you can jump in mid series and it would still work and still be funny because it's just a little segment of Pokemon that is enjoyable and funny because the series is cut in a highlight style. Today's is actually very funny, and Dan did a good job, and I watched it and it made me laugh. So I hope you enjoy it. But if you enjoy watching the VODs, that new VOD will be out today too, at the same time. So if you like watching it uninterrupted, that is out. And as a reminder, and I'm trying to do a better job of making sure that folks know this because I'm learning that maybe I haven't done a great job of explaining it. All of the VODs have chapter markers. So when you were watching something, I know that some folks are a little averse to watching, a 4-hour long video, which makes sense. But it's all divided into when every episode is, when every break is, and there's navigation for that, so you can get back to wherever you want to be.
Or skip what you want.
Yes. So I want to make sure that people know that and aren't scared of the VOD channel because it is designed in such a way to be digestible, no matter how you choose to watch it. And with all that being said, I think we're done. Patreon video will be out immediately. Give me just like a few minutes after the stream ends, and I'll have it out. As a reminder, it is the really big, it's a really big and important Patreon video that covers some things that are happening in our lives and might have some level of explanation about why I could have been stressed for a while. So check it out. Check it out. Oh boy. It's exciting though.
Yeah.
And 300 Bits of Furry Skitty says, thank you. I know how you feel. I've been dealing with the absence of answers for years, but life's going to be better soon. I can feel it. That's a good outlook.
Yeah.
That's a very good outlook. I've actually been feeling all right, which is surprising given everything that's been going on.
You're off all the meds now.
I've weaned myself back off all the meds, and I don't feel. I should clarify that I don't feel like 100%. I don't feel like better, but I definitely feel okay. And I'm trying to just say, you know what? I'm gonna stick with okay, and maybe at some point in the future I'll continue to see what it is. But for now, I'm just going to accept at face value this idea of like IBS stress, and just go from there. So, yeah. And I saw a few folks calling out Emmy for doing a great job with shorts. That's the last thing I'll tell you before you head out today. If you're not already following the Stephen Plays Shorts channel on either YouTube or TikTok, you should do so. Emmy is killing it.
Yeah.
And they are real good, and they're just doing a great job. So check it out. All right. I'm done.
Kip, you say bye?
You say bye, Kep.
You say bye? Oh, he rolled and stretched real big.
Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. It's a good cat. All right, folks, you have yourselves a wonderful Thursday. We will be back tomorrow evening
For Pokemon.
For Pokemon. Pokemon is finally back. And all the patrons, make sure you check out the Patreon video, which will be out in just a few minutes. See you tomorrow night.